High school football is starting up again, and temperatures, of course, are still high. Football players are taking extra precautions to stay safe during the summer months of training. Sarah Talbert shows you what they're doing to stay cool.
It's a dunk most of us wouldn't dream of doing in ice-cold water. But for these Georgetown high school football players, it helps them cool down.
It makes my muscles feel good afterwards, like all refreshed and feel brand new.
Right there, run!
The Eagles have been practicing for several weeks, and the hot Texas sun hasn't provided much relief. But it's not just the heat coming from the sky, it's also coming from the ground as well. Trainers say they've recorded temperatures from the AstroTurf as high as 130 degrees. Makes your feet hot.
But the turf's really hot and burns your feet.
The guys have managed to keep cool, they say, and thanks to attentive athletic directors. The team of student trainers works hard to have plenty of water, wet towels, and ice on hand. The district says it's a priority during these hot days, even though some of those students have been practicing all summer long.
The majority of these kids, this isn't being out in the sun for the first time. They've been out all summer. So they're already acclimated a little bit to the heat. Now, when you put the pads on, you put a helmet on, that's going to change the dynamic a little bit. But we've got outstanding professionals that are, keeping our kids safe.
The guys are encouraged to stop and get a drink of water whenever they need it. They've also been taught the signs of heat exhaustion, and so have the athletic trainers, who are constantly watching for any odd behavior from the players.
If they're dizzy, headaches, lack of sweating, which is a problem in this kind of weather, any unusual signs that they are abnormal, which is good because we know the athletes, so we know when they're not acting right.
Head coach Jason Dean says breaks are taken more frequently as the temps rise throughout the day.
It's not the old days anymore where you punish kids, or reward kids with water. We're making sure that our kids are staying completely hydrated. The old deal, back in the 80s, they used to hand out salt tablets. That day and age is gone.
That was Sarah Talbert reporting. Temporary